An egg. What kind of tree fits in your hand? A palm. What can you keep after giving it to someone? Your word. What is so fragile that saying its name breaks it? Silence. What has four wheels and flies? A garbage truck. What can you hold without ever touching it? A conversation. Where does Friday come before Thursday? In the dictionary. What goes up and down the stairs without moving? A carpet. What has an ear but cannot hear? A corn? What has a bed but never sleeps? A river. What kind of band never plays music? A rubber band. What building has the most stories? A bookstore. What gets sharper the more you use it? Your brain. What do you get if you cross a vampire with a snowman? Frostbite. What has no legs but can still grow? A mushroom. What can scream without a mouth? An alarm. Why did the math book look sad? Because it had too many problems. What belongs to you but others use it more than you do? Your name. What goes up when rain comes down? An umbrella opened. What has a head and a tail but no body? A coin. What is at the end of a rainbow? The letter W. What starts with T, ends with T, and has T in it? A teapot. What gets wetter the more it dries? A towel. Yes, again, because it's that good. What comes once in a minute, twice in a moment, but never in 1,000 years? The letter M. Why can't Elsa have a balloon? Because she will let it go. What has keys that open no locks, space but no room, and you can enter but not go in? A keyboard. What building weighs the least? A lighthouse, lighthouse. Pork chop. Why was the belt always invited to parties? It knew how to hold things together. Why did the ladder get hired? It was outstanding at taking steps. What kind of key opens a haunted house? A spooky. What's a cat's favorite breakfast? Mice Krispies. Why was the broom in a hurry? It had to sweep things under the rug. What's a vampire's favorite ship? A blood vessel. Why did the cow win an award? It was utterly amazing. What do you call a fish that tells jokes? A punfish. Why did the skeleton quit his job? He didn't find it very humorous. What's a dog's favorite instrument? The trombone. Why did the bread go to therapy? It was feeling crummy. What do you call a duck that loves fireworks? A firecracker. Why did the banana go to the party? Because it was appealing. Why did the pencil break up with the eraser? It was tired of rubbing things out. What do you call an owl magician? Houdini. Why did the suitcase go to school? It wanted to carry more knowledge. What do you call a fish who practices medicine? A sturgeon. Why did the clown visit the doctor? He was feeling funny. Why did the fish blush? Because it saw the ocean's bottom. What's a cat's favorite magazine? Good mousekeeping. Why did the scarecrow skip lunch? He was stuffed. What do you call a bear with no ear? Why did the bicycle stop moving? It was too tired out. What's a frog's favorite type of music? Hip hop. Why did the bead go to the doctor? Because it had hives. What kind of nut sneezes? A cashew. Why did the computer sit at the beach? It wanted to surf the net. What's a ghost's favorite party game? Hide and shriek? Why did the pig get hired by the restaurant? He was really good at bacon decisions. What kind of monster loves to dance? The boogeyman. Why did the salad win an award? Because it was dressed for success. What do you call a horse that loves ice cream? A sherbet. Why did the musician go broke? He kept playing for change. What kind of shoes does a ninja wear? It hung out in bunches. What do you call a cow on a trampoline? A milkshake. Why did the chicken bring a pencil to school? To draw its handwriting. What's a light bulb's favorite snack? Filament fries. Why did the turkey bring a microphone? Because it wanted to do stand-up. What's a shark's favorite instrument? The jaw harp. Why did the book join the police? It wanted to go undercover. What do you call an alligator that works on Wall Street? An investigator. Why did the apple cry? Because it lost its core. What's a spider's favorite hobby? Web design. Why did the clock break up with the calendar? It felt their days were numbered. What do you call a dog who loves karaoke? A howl star. Why did the duck go to space? To find the quack of dawn. What's a skeleton's favorite sport? Badminton. He loves the racket. Why did the corn get promoted? Because it was amazing. What kind of party does a snowman throw? A snowball. Why did the potato cross the road? To prove it wasn't a chicken fry. What's a baker's favorite exercise? Rolling on the dough. Why did the owl get invited everywhere? Because he was a real hoot. What kind of phone does a mermaid use? A shell phone. Why did the watermelon break up with the cantaloupe? It couldn't elope. What do you call a sleeping sheep? A sheep nap. Why did the pencil get a medal? From always making its points. Why did the computer go to art school? It wanted to learn how to draw more attention. What kind of dog loves taking showers? A shampoo DLE. Why did the banana go out with the prune? Because it couldn't find a date. What kind of fish loves basketball? A dunkelfish. Why did the clouds stay home from school? It was feeling under the weather. What kind of room can you eat? A mushroom. Why did the smartphone wear glasses? It lost its contacts. What's a sheep's favorite game? Badminton. Why did the cookie cry? Because its mom was away for too long. What kind of animal loves to take notes? A penguin. Why did the tomato turn green? Because it saw the cucumber in a pickle. What is a cat's favorite TV show? Law and Order. Why did the coffee go to school? To get a little latte knowledge. What kind of vegetable always wins races? A fast pea. Why did the duck go shopping? To buy some crackers. What's a potato's favorite scary movie? The Silence of the Yams. Why did the guitar go to sleep? Because it was string tired. What do you call a cow that can play basketball? A slam Dunkin'. The slash. Why did the frog buy a car? Because he wanted to go on a toad trip. What's a baker's favorite type of joke? A pun in the oven. Why did the astronaut eat light bulbs? He wanted a light snack. What do you call a horse that tells jokes? A naysayer. Why did the broom join the choir? Because it could sweep in harmony. What's a pirate's favorite exercise machine? The rower. Why did the egg hide? Because it was a little chicken. What kind of bird always forgets the lyrics? A hummingbird. Why did the pickle giggle? Because it was in a pickle jar full of jokes? What's a tree's least favorite month? September. Why did the turtle cross the road slowly? To celebrate patience. What's a pencil's favorite place to visit? Pennsylvania. Why did the soccer ball quit the team? It was tired of being kicked around. What kind of dog likes to build houses? A barkitect. Why did the crab never share? Because he was a little shellfish. What's a light bulb's favorite dance? The electric slide. Why did the skeleton sit out of the race? He didn't have the backbone for it. What kind of key can't open locks but can sing? A karaoke key. Why did the broom skip dinner? It was already stuffed with sweeping. What's a snail's favorite ride at the amusement park? The shell coaster. Why did the sandwich go to the party? Because it was on a roll. Why did the skeleton go to the concert? He wanted to hear some good Bon Jovi. What's a vampire's favorite holiday? Thanksgiving. Why did the grape never get lonely? Because it was always in a bunch. What do you call a dog who designs buildings? A barkitect. Why did the ghost join the orchestra? He had plenty of haunting melodies. What kind of vegetable do sailors love? Leeks. Why did the donut go to therapy? It felt empty inside. What do you call a duck that loves math? A quackulator. Why did the snail refuse to race? He didn't want to come out of his shell. What kind of haircuts do bees get? Buzz cuts. Why did the broom get in trouble at school? It was sweeping during class. What do you call a pig who knows karate? Pork chop suey. Why did the penguin sit on the computer? He wanted to keep the mouse cold. What kind of fish do you find in a musical band? A bass guitarist. Why did the carrot blush? Because it saw the salad dressing. What's a cow's favorite holiday? New Year's Day. Why did the pencil skip dinner? It had no appetite left in its lead. What do you call a crocodile who tells jokes? A pungator. Why did the candle win Employee of the Month? It was always burning the midnight oil. What do you call a sleeping duck? A nap quacker. Why did the bread go to the party? 'Cause it was on a roll. What's a robot's favorite kind of music? Heavy metal. Why did the banana wear sunscreen? It didn't want to peel. What do you call a cow that can play guitar? A musician. Why did the book always look sad? Because it had too many problems to cover. What's a frog's favorite drink? Coca-Cola. Why did the owl invite his friends to study? Because he didn't want to be owl by himself. What kind of shoes does a horse wear? Horse slippers. Why did the piglet act like a comic? It loved hamming it up. What do you call a potato at the movies? A spectator. Why did the cat sit on the computer? It wanted to keep an eye on the cursor. What's a lemon's favorite sport? Sorcerer. Why did the drum take a nap? Because it was beat. What do you call a chicken who tells jokes? A committee hen. Why did the sandwich go to the gym? To get breader. What do you call a dog that does magic tricks? A hocus pocus hound. Why did the broccoli join the choir? Because it had good stock and notes. What's a skeleton's favorite room? The living room. Why did the music teacher go to the beach? To catch some high CS. Why did the broom join the orchestra? Because it could handle the sweeping notes. What do you call a potato that becomes a detective? Sherlock Spud. Why did the balloon bring a ladder? To reach new heights. What do you call a fish that tells time? A crocodile. Why did the pencil refuse to fight? It didn't want to draw blood. What do you call a bear who's stuck in the rain? A drizzly bear. Why did the cookie go to the doctor? Because it was feeling crumbly. What do you call a kangaroo with no hops? A pouch potato. Why did the door go to school?